afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is CYLO, and I am the company manager of JD Carn ICT Guyana Incorporated. It's a pleasure having you with us this afternoon, where we're going to be chatting about how to track and save with CYLO's GPS solutions. This is a free fleet management webinar, and it's going to last a little bit over half an hour. I hope that you stay online with us because I know that there's a lot of really good information that your business can get to benefit from this GPS solution. So, without further ado, I will first get into the presentation. If you have any questions at any point, you could please leave it in the comment. This afternoon, I'm very pleased to tell you that we have a promotion going that allows you to get a 7-day free trial once you like the video and you comment CYLO for you. That's CYLO for the number 4 and the letter U. All right, thank you once again for joining us. We are a company that is involved in simplifying the adoption and the acquisition of ICT services. In other words, we are a company that focuses primarily on helping your business to be even more successful. Hence our motto, your success is our business. Our company is about helping you to select different types of technologies to improve your operations so that you can achieve those key objectives of profit maximization and or growth. Some of our services involves engineering consultancy. That is any aspect of, for instance, fiber optics that you may need assistance with, from construction and maintenance straight to service delivery. We can provide that information amongst others. We do access network solutions, which is connecting any building for the purpose of internet, data, etc. We have technical and vocational training. We offer technical training in areas such as structured cabling, fiber optics, etc. And all of our training is highly accredited. Our technical training in particular is accredited by EduQual out of the UK and the Electronic Technicians Association out of the United States of America. We also offer structured cabling, and that has to do with the cabling support system for any building to support either your internet, fire, alarm, phone, etc. We are a company that, if you haven't heard about us before, we've been here only for a reasonably short time, and that is as of June 2018 we were launched. Only last year we would have launched our technical training school. So if you haven't heard from us before, or you haven't seen us before, it's probably because we're pretty young. For the purpose of this webinar, we're going to be focusing particularly on fleet management. And what about fleet management exactly? Tracking your resources. We offer a fleet management tool that is called CYLO tracking. Now, what does GPS do, or what is the purpose of a GPS? When we look at any company that has a fleet in any part of their supply chain, they're experiencing one or all of these issues listed here. And that is rising fuel costs, lack of visibility to manage a growing fleet, unauthorized use of vehicles, unverified overtime, or late delivery of products and services. And unfortunately, in this current business environment, the customers have a low bandwidth or a low tolerance for slip-ups. And unfortunately, this is the dynamic. And when we look at fleet management helps a company to be more effective and to be more efficient. And this helps the company in different aspects of their supply chain, whether it is starting from the manufacturing or straight to getting the product delivered to the customer. CYLO can help. What about CYLO enables businesses such as those involved in food production, fast food, or security, manufacturing, distribution, could be agriculture. You focusing particularly on planting. What about CYLO would significantly help these companies to not only track their resources, but also to save where their operations are concerned by reducing those operational costs, helping to reduce it incrementally. First and foremost, CYLO is a tool that utilizes GSM technology. It comes with an interface that allows multiple users to be online simultaneously. So let's say, for instance, you have a company that has several persons that needs actual visibility on where vehicles or certain assets are. All seven of those individuals can be online, seeing it not only on a laptop or a desktop computer, but also via their mobile phone or tablet. And we know at a time as this, everything that we want access to, we want it, at least technology wise, we want it at the palm of our hands within reach. So CYLO gives you that flexibility to not only know in real time where your vehicles are or where your assets are, but also via a device that you literally use for the entire day. You can also, with CYLO, acquire your staff driving history. And what this history helps you to do is to determine the routes that were driven by your staff, which is like the starts and stops, mileage, that is how much kilometers they would have driven within a particular period of time. Determine the idle time so you'll know when your resources are not in use at a particular time, and then you can make certain decisions to reallocate those resources to be performing a different task. And one that I really like about CYLO is the verification of overtime claims. Now, overtime claim comes in from your staff or your team. Now with CYLO, you have an opportunity to verify those overtime claims against our reports. You have access not only to reports via formats of Excel, HTML, but you can also have a driving history playback. So you literally go to the site and you can literally play back how your driver or drivers would have behaved in a particular day, the routes they would have taken. Another really cool feature that CYLO tracking has is the ignition shutdown command. Let me repeat that one more time. The ignition shutdown command. And what that command allows is for you to remotely shut down your vehicles. You may have a scenario where you have a resource that is out there, you're getting some level of difficulty retrieving it. With CYLO tracking, you're able to not only know exactly where that resource or resources are located, but you can also, with a simple click of a button, shut it down. And when you shut it down with the intent to retrieve that resource right away. So that's an awesome feature. I know a lot of companies, a lot of businesses would want a feature like that, depending on what you're involved in. It's something that is going to help you to safeguard your resources. Vehicle maintenance schedule. That's another cool feature. It allows the interface allows you to set up your vehicle maintenance. A lot of times we forget, we're trying to remember so many things in our daily lives, and these things slip us, unfortunately. And what the interface allows is for you to input the last time you would have done the vehicle maintenance. And right away, you have an idea as to when the next schedule is, when the next time to maintain the vehicle comes up, which is your servicing. When that time comes, or you're just before that time, you're going to get a reminder. Another one that is really good is geofencing. Geofencing is setting up a virtual fence which allows you, the manager, the supervisor, or one of the support staff, to be able to readily monitor when a driver or any person that is using the vehicle enters a specific area that you do not want them to enter, or exits that particular area. So what that geofence does is easily track those areas that you do not want your resources to be, or where your resources ought not to be. A case in point, if your operations are concentrated along the east coast of Demerara, well, ideally your vehicles are not supposed to be found in Letem or in Kwakwani or any of those areas. It's supposed to be concentrated along the East Coast. So the minute they go into those particular areas, you will be able to be notified right away and you can take action. It also provides, I skipped one and it's a very important one. And it's a one that it's a major pain point for any business that has vehicles that they manage. uh, and that is fuel consumption. You know, I can't help but be really excited about this because what CYLO does is empowers you to know how many liters or gallons of fuel was consumed by any one of your drivers or any one of your vehicle resources. So when you get this data in hand, you now are able to do two things. You're able to forecast and you're able to plan to see how best you can reduce that cost. Because based on statistics, it shows that fuel is the highest operational cost for any company that has a large fleet. So if there's an opportunity to reduce that cost, it can contribute to reducing your overall operational costs. And now more than ever, that is a need because we know the dynamic, we know the environment that we're in currently, a lot of uncertainties where COVID is concerned, and therefore we know that businesses want now more than ever to reduce those operational costs to ensure business continuity. How this works is it actually looks at the amount of kilometers the vehicle would have driven within a specific period of time and matches that against the amount of fuel that is consumed by that particular model of vehicle for every kilometer driven, and then multiply that by the cost per liter or per gallon. So you get that report. You can get it on a monthly basis, a weekly basis, a daily basis. You could get that report automatically because we have a feature that allows us to automate all of your reports. So it's not something you have to go in and download and check. No, we will set up everything for you so that you can get your reports automatically, so that you can make those informed decisions as fast as possible. Another cool feature of CYLO tracking is the email alerts. I would have touched on it briefly where geofencing is concerned, but take, for instance, drivers that are going above the speed limit. What CYLO does is not only gives you a report to show all of the drivers that would have gone beyond the speed limit, but it would also give you an alert every time. And that is if you desire, of course, every time your driver goes above the speed limit, you get an alert notifying you instantly. And I know that that is a useful tool or a useful feature for many businesses, many companies, because you want to have an idea as to how safe your drivers are being on the roadways, not to protect life and to protect that physical resource. So now that I've touched a little bit on the features and benefits of silo tracking, I would like to now present the devices to you. And we have four types of devices right now. We have the OBD, and the OBD device is compatible with any vehicle that would have been manufactured after 1996, because that is when all of the OBD ports became standardized. So any vehicle that you have, more so vehicles such as trucks, cars, and so forth, once they have an OBD port, this will fit nicely into it. We also have the standard mini device, which is this one. The standard mini is connected on in the bonnet of the vehicle, and what that does, of course, is to enable you to track your resource in real time. We also have the that for the standard mini. Let me go back to that for 1 second. So the standard mini can be used in any type of vehicle, whether it is a motorbike, a truck, a car, a tractor, an excavator. Doesn't matter the size of the vehicle or the type of the vehicle, more than likely CYLO, this device is compatible with it, provided it has an engine, of course. Bicycles would not be included in this category. We also have the Premium Mini. Remember, I touched on previously before that the Premium Mini allows. I touched before on the shutdown feature. This particular feature here, the ignition shutdown command, which allows you to remotely shut down vehicles. The Premium Mini is the device that allows that feature or provides that feature. And then we have the magnetic plug. And what the magnetic plug does, it's a magnet. It's a GPS magnet, and it attaches to any device that is metal, of course, very quite snugly, quite securely, and it is wireless. So let's say, for instance, you just want to track a asset in the short term or a vehicle short term, you can just attach it right there, and it's going to be able to track it. The battery lasts for up to 30 days, so you have some leverage there. Speaking of battery, silo tracking is a device that gives you updates every 30 seconds. So therefore, everything is real time. You don't have to worry that when you check your app or your web interface, this is data that would have lagged for hours or for days or for weeks, God forbid. But this is information that you're getting that is being updated every 30 seconds. If it goes offline, CYLO also retains that data for the period in which it would have gone offline for up to 1 hour and 40 minutes or so. Just to remind you, we're offering a 7-day free trial. Once you like and comment CYLO for you and share the video, you'll be able to win a 7-day free trial of one of our devices. We are very excited to give that to any one of our viewers right now. Let me pause to say again, thank you so much for joining us. It's a pleasure being here with you on a Friday afternoon. Happy Friday. And again, I am Sharice Critchlow, the country manager of JD Carn ICT, Guyana Incorporated. We would have just chatted about what a little some things about fleet management, some of the features and benefits, what are the devices. I know we're coming to what the package includes. So when you purchase a silo tracking device and service from us, you get 1 year subscription. Users unlimited users via app and web interface. We can also group your vehicles according to branch or type or purpose of use. So, take for instance, if you have a large arrangement of vehicles, a variety of vehicles, and they're allocated to different branches or locations, We could group it according to your locations. If you have branch 1, 2, 3, and 4, we can group the relevant vehicles to each location. So right away, you can look at your web interface or your mobile and know which grouping of vehicles you're tracking. You can also group it according to vehicle type. For instance, if you have trucks, vans, motorbikes, cars, etc., we can group it according to that, or any other criteria which can be manipulated with the name. We could group it as well. The installation, it happens within 7 days of payment at a time and a place that is mutually agreed on between yourself and us, the supplier. We know a lot of companies appreciate convenience, and we want to ensure that you're not only able to get the device, purchase the device, but get it at a time and place that is most convenient for you, our valued customer. Because at the back or at the forefront of our minds, rather, your success is our business. We also provide after sales support, and I know that that is a very important feature or add on. Not an add on, sorry, but I won't call that an add on, but rather that is a service that customers appreciate, because nothing is more nerve wracking when you purchase an item or a service and something is not working how it should for whatever reason, and there's nobody to call to get assistance. So, with our after sales support, you are able to contact us to troubleshoot the issue. And if it has a manufacturer's fault, we will come and replace it as our cost. Yes? So, that is at no cost to you, our valued customer. I would have chatted about the promotion. For 3 persons to like, share, and comment with our promo code CYLO for you is going to get an opportunity to win a 7-day free trial. And it's going to allow you to not only get a device installed in your vehicle, but you're going to also get hooked up to the interface to have a one-on-one experience with how it works, how it functions. At this time, I will stop sharing the slide to accommodate any questions at this point. All right, I don't see any questions right now.
So thank you very much, Charissa. I haven't seen any questions coming from the online platform.
All right, very well. So if any person would like to have any one of the silo tracking devices, if you'd like to have a more in-depth presentation, or you'd like to benefit from a free trial, or you would like to find out a bit more about what we have to offer, you can reach us at 622-0069 or 655-4547, or you can reach us on 502-5006, or you can check us on Facebook. That is JD Karen ICT Guyana Incorporated. Or you can also get us on LinkedIn. Send us a message, call us. We are on WhatsApp. Send us a text, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. It was nice having you this evening with us. It was indeed a pleasure. I hope that your weekend will be safe and very relaxing, because before we say knife, it's Monday again. Thank you once again for having me. Do have a pleasant evening. Bye bye.